Alright viewers, make sure to let us know what you think about that movie. We'd love to hear your ideas. You may wonder why I'm standing in such a zany place. We got a zany cartoon for you coming up. It's a little segment we like to call Jab Cartoons. Let's see what Josh has this week for us.
Alright, let's get
When do we get the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
No. Where did you get that? Is Dr. Monkey Wrench here?
Yes, I am! And...
Easy, buddy. There's senile people here.
Fried toenails and cheese! Yeah.
Why are we in a retirement home anyways? Cake?
Get out!
Lunch in 2 minutes, but there's no peanut butter left. Isn't that right, Sir Eats-a-Lot?
Why do you send me all the idiots?
Are we late?
You hate me, don't you?
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Please don't.
Hit it! Hey, I'm Freddie Frank. I'm Petey Popcorn.
Oh boy, gigantic dancing food. It's like Christmas all over again.
Gentlemen, may I?
Hey, Doctor yells a lot. What did I say about the yelling? My creation. Wow, a hole in the wall. That's a pretty nice creation. Ah, crap. Is his head a water cooler? I want some dang water.
Why is he stopping at that kid?
Do water coolers eat children?
Friend.
Nice.
And now, back to the show.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. Up next, we got a little comedy segment for you. Watch it. It's funny.
With no plot and no dialogue comes a story about a man, a cat, a man, a can of soup, and a man. Triumphant, said some guy who knew the meaning of triumphant. Sundance filmgoers rave, easily the worst movie we've seen all year. Ebert and Roper say, the part about the cat was good, but the rest was terrible. Come see the epic story that critics are calling the worst film since Ishtar. A story about a man and a cat and some other guy running through the snow at a park.
Thanks to our Kent-focused comedy segment for all those laughs. You know what? When you're on beaches like this, one of the things you see, giant sunglasses. I think they're hideous. Let's see what my co-host has to say about them when he grinds your gears.
Hello, planet Earth. I'm Josh Smith, and here's what grinds my gears. This week I've chosen to continue to carry on my assault of fashion trends that really grind my gears. This week's rant, giant sunglasses. Now I realize protecting your eyes from those harmful UV rays is very important, but there has got to be a better way. Some of these sunglasses I have seen are borderline 80-year-old grandma grandpa with severe eye problem sunglasses. You know those ones that not only protect the eyes from the front, but also from the top and both sides, not letting a single ray of sunshine into their impenetrable force field. They're huge. They look like they're manhole lids or coasters or something else big and round. They just look stupid. Now, I've seen these sunglasses work in mysterious ways. On one hand, they sometimes do more bad than good. I can't even begin to count the number of times I've been sitting in class, and instead of paying attention to the professor, I was looking across the room at some hot chick. And I would sit there and try to think of a way where I could walk out of class in such a way that we will cross paths at the door. But as soon as class would end, hot chick's hand would reach up and push down a pair of those huge, ridiculous sunglasses, thus taking away all the hotness that was hot chick. On the other hand, they can do more good than bad, which always seems to get me in trouble. I'll be walking across campus and I'll see a girl wearing a pair of those giant sunglasses. As much as I despise them, I can still look past them enough to think to myself, damn girl, or some variation of those sentiments. And no sooner can I get those thoughts uttered inside my dirty little mind that she goes and lifts up those sunglasses. And my mind usually immediately goes from damn girl to ooh. What I thought was going to be a smoking hot chick that I was going to let pass me by, knowing damn well that I would never have the fortitude to talk to her, turned into just some other girl. The glasses usually turned out to be covering up some giant mole on her cheek, or hide the fact that while one eye may be straight on, the other eye is off wandering, staring somewhere in the far distance. You know what else grinds my gears? Rappers who purposely change pronunciations of words and then claim that's how everyone talks back in the hood. A prime example of this being the song Right There by Chingy. For those of you who are not familiar with this song, the lyrics go a little something like this. I like the way you do that right there. Switch your hips when you walk and let down your her. Now, I'm no hip-hop expert and would never claim to be fluent in Ebonics, but in normal English, these lyrics would translate into, I like the way you do that right there. Switch your hips when you're walking and let down your hair. Again, not a hip-hop expert, but I am pretty sure that hair and there are two words that rhyme. So why can't he just not say hair and there, instead of sounding stupid and annoying me by saying her and there? Another example would be Nelly's song, Hot in Her. Let me tell you, I was confused when I first heard this song. The lyrics go, it's getting hot in her, so take off all your clothes. Wait, it's getting hot in some girl, so you have to take off all your clothes? Unless a person who constantly has their mind in the gutter, those lyrics don't make any sense. Then I remembered that rappers were making up words these days, but that made me even more confused, because when Chingy said her, I thought that translated into hair, and then Nelly goes and says hot in her, and I was getting perplexed. It's getting hot in someone's hair? How is that possible? All right, I'll level with you. I knew exactly what these rappers were saying. I just can't stand the way they talk, because not only am I a Josh Smith, I'm also a wordsmith. Her, there, more her, stop, and please just say here, there, and hair. Well, that's what grinds my gears this week. I am and will always be Josh Smith. Have a good one.